Hey everyone, Zaim Siddiqui here, and I'll be checking out the Skinomi Silver Carbon Fiber skin for the LG G3. So we can start off talking about the screen protector on the LG G3. As with most Skinomi skins, it is a wet apply screen protector, so that means you get the traditional spray, and of course you get a little cloth here which you can use to apply your screen protector. For most cases you will probably need to use a little credit card or something to make sure you get all the bubbles and solution out. In previous Skinomi skins they used to send you this little wedge which you could use to just sort of wipe all of the solution outwards. They don't do that anymore, so you will need to use your own credit card or something like that. As for the screen protector itself, it's really quite good. It feels like glass, it's very smooth, you can't tell that it's actually plastic. And especially when swiping through menus, you can go all the way from one edge of the device to the other, even though there is a tiny gap here. Let me show you. There is a tiny gap on the edge of the device as well as the bottom here, just around the bezels, and as well on the top here. And that is for cases, so if you're using a TPU case or just pretty much any case, they usually do have a little lip on the edge of the device so that you can put your phone face down without damaging the screen, and this screen protector accommodates for that, so you can use this with a case and it will not get damaged. And as you can see, it's very well built. There are no micro bubbles, it doesn't attract many fingerprints, and it doesn't do anything you wouldn't expect it to. It doesn't peel around the edges, which it did for some other screen protectors, which I will not name. But I've used a few and they do begin to peel around the edges. I haven't had that issue with the Skinomi one. And as you can see, the cutouts at the top here for the front-facing camera and the speaker here are very accurate, and they do look pretty cool. And of course, you can see that there are no smudges, there are no fingerprints, and there are no micro bubbles. So setting this up is very easy, and it is pretty nice to swipe around the menus. Now if we turn to the bottom and sides of the device, you can see that at the bottom you do get a nice little strip of silver carbon fiber which is supposed to stretch around the entire bottom edge. As you can see, it curves around the corner. My one got ripped off here, I didn't apply it properly. And you also get a little strip which is supposed to fit at the bottom of your back cover. I took mine off because it's really uncomfortable when you're holding the phone like that, it digs into your palm here, so I took that off, but you do get a little piece which fits here. You do not get any pieces for the side of the device because the LG does not have any side buttons, so it is a bit too thin, I think, to get a full strip of carbon fiber to fit on the metal edge here. Of course, you do get one for the top with cutout for the IR blaster and microphone. Again, my one sort of ripped off the edge, and as you can see, it's still sort of really hanging on by a thread there. And I have used a hairdryer sorry, I have used a hairdryer to sort of heat it up and make it attach properly, but it still keeps falling off, so that is a bit of an issue. And again, as with the bottom, you get a little strip of silver carbon fiber which is supposed to fit on the top of the back cover. Again, I took mine off because I just don't like that feeling. I don't like two separate pieces of silver carbon fiber, I prefer just one piece. And again, on the left side there is no skin, so you only get pieces for the top and bottom of the device. You don't get one for this front area because that is covered by the screen protector. And around the back you get a beautiful silver carbon fiber skin. On the website it does look as though it's white, but in reality it is a bit darker, and it is more it's definitely darker. It's more of a gray, really, it's not white. And as you can see, it is full, it fully covers the back, and you also get little coverings for your volume down, volume up, and power buttons. You can see that the cutouts here are a bit too low, and it does slightly cover the IR blaster, and at the bottom for the speaker it is a bit too high, so there was a bit of an issue with the skin stretching. But I talked to Skinomi and they said that you need the little gap at the top and on the edges here for your case, so that's not too much of an issue. It doesn't actually block the IR blaster, it just looks like it does. You do not get any covering for the camera cut out here, so it's just for the volume buttons and the power button. And apart from that, it feels great. I mean, there are no scratches, there are no scuffs, and of course, since this doesn't cover the full edge of the device, you can actually remove your back cover like so. So all in all, this is a fantastic skin, and I really do like the screen protector because it feels fantastic and it doesn't attract any fingerprints or smudges, and it fits perfectly without any micro bubbles or problems at all. The only issue I did have with the skin, as mentioned before, was this bit which keeps peeling off. Actually, I'm just going to rip it off completely. There we go, that looks better. And of course the bottom left corner of the device. But apart from that, I'm really happy with this, and it looks fantastic. So that has been my review of the Skinomi Silver Carbon Fiber skin for the LG G3. If you liked the video, please like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Zaim Siddiqui from Zeus Reviews.